Hi, this is Bob coming at you with a review from WEBYSHOPS.com. Today we're looking at a Hawke Sport Optics rifle scope. This is their Varmint SF model. SF standing for side focus. Right here on the side of the saddle, you'll notice we have an aperture with numbers. It goes anywhere from 15 to 500 and even infinity. Gives you a little bit of range finding, capability on this. It's kind of a real neat feature. Some other key features on this particular scope is it is a 6 to 24 power. That gets out there and you can see quite a ways with this. It's got the 44 millimeter objective on it. It is threaded for a sunshade. Does not come with one, but after looking online and reading further upon it, looks like it should fit with just about any standard 44 millimeter shade on there. This has the 1-inch tube on it, which makes it real nice for mounting up to a large variety of different rings and whatnot. And the optics are fully coated. As an eyeglass wearer, I did not notice much in the way of glare. Everything was nice and crisp. It was bright and even worked pretty well in low light conditions. Some other things are that makes this scope set out from the others, I think, a bit is probably the reticle. The reticle is kind of a little bit more newer reticle. You're not going to see on a lot of scopes right now, but it's called a half mil dot. A lot of you are probably familiar with mil dot, but this one offers lines in between the dots that give you additional aiming points. And what that basically means is you're going to be able to get better precision shots, at varying ranges, if you're able to use those aiming points. Sighting it in was not an issue. It is a 1/4 inch minute of angle, and under the turret covers here, you've got real nice, bright, crisp numbers, and this turns nice and easily with positive click without having to use a special tool. And for me, that's a real nice bonus feature. Okay, at a 1/4 inch MOA, some of you may not know what that means. And basically that means if you have your scope set at 100 yards, every time you move this one click, it's going to move your point of impact 1/4 inch. So basically at 100 yards, if you need to move, your bullet over, you're going to move it 4 clicks per inch. Makes it real nice. These can be re-zeroed out, and it's a real nice turret for the money. As far as money goes, you can expect to pay $230 retail value on this particular scope. Through WEBYSHOPS.com, they are currently offering it for $209.99. Seems like a screaming deal, and I kind of felt like maybe that would be too good to be true for all these features. Half mil dot, 24 power, side focus. It's got a lifetime warranty, but it holds up to everything, and it competes on a level of rifle scopes that are in a higher price bracket. If you're on a budget and you want something that's a little bit better than an entry-level scope, this is a great way to go. If you're setting up something that's going to be like a hunting rifle, or if you're going to be more of a precision sniper type shooter, on a budget, it's going to be very hard to beat this scope in this price range. I took it out to the range, ran several hundred rounds through it, and I really didn't have anything bad to say. I didn't like the covers on it that came with it, but that was a pretty minor fault. The one that fits on the eye bell has a real nice tight fit on it and works the way it's supposed to. However, the one on the front, you go to flip it and it comes off. It's not a real good fit on it, and I would probably recommend, buying new scope covers if you plan on keeping it. Comes with a real nice cleaning cloth for cleaning your objective lenses. Has a limited lifetime warranty on this. It's non-transferable. You must be the original purchaser and you must have your original receipt. So if you do have an issue with your scope and you do need to send it in for any sort of repair or replacement, you'll need to make sure you hold on to your documentation. Comes with a booklet on how to sight in and how to use your reticles and whatnot. And it's been printed in English, French, Spanish, German, Italian, and more. But I was pretty disappointed with this booklet. It pretty much is just a standard booklet they probably send with all of their rifle scopes. It does not address half mil dot and how to properly use it. It does not address how to use a side focus properly. If you do go to their website, hawkeoptics.com, you can find more information about the scope and how to use those features. The other information they had in here, there's maybe only 10 pages in here that are about scopes and sighting in and whatnot. And basically, if you've owned rifle scopes in the past, all this information is pretty redundant and you've heard it before. A little bit disappointing. I thought it would have more information than that. Also, another part that I was a little bit disappointed in, it did arrive safe to me, and WEBYSHOPS ensured that that it would. Their packaging was great, but the actual packaging that the scope comes in is less than stellar. It comes with your standard styrofoam, and you can actually see in here the damage that was caused to the styrofoam from it shifting around. When it's laying in here, there's no additional padding to keep it from rocking and wobbling back and forth. And so it's a little bit scary, if you plan on using this to ship it any further than what it needs to go. Like I said, it did arrive to me safely, so there was no issues, and there was lots of padding in the box from WEBYSHOPS. But it's just one of those things that probably could have been improved upon a little bit. But they're trying to keep prices low, so their costs low, so they pass on the savings to us. But anyway, it's a quality scope. It's not going to break the bank too bad. If you're waiting to save up for like a night force or something in the future, but you need to have something to get you by, this scope will do it. And I would have no problem putting this on any of my rifles, whether it's more of a tactical type rifle or more of your traditional hunting rifle for varmints or big game. If you're on a budget, you're looking for a quality scope with a lot of high-end features, I highly recommend looking into the Hawke Varmint side focus. Anyway, this is Bob checking out, and again, check out the Hawke. I think you'll like it, and catch you guys on the firing line.